Hello and welcome to Super Nerds UK. Tonight we're just going to talk about
80s cartoons.
Yeah, we just want to do a general chat.
Just want to do a general chat. We loved 80s cartoons that much that we thought, I know, we'll just sit here and let the good old gab about them.
Yeah, slight generational gap in some stuff, but yeah, a lot of the stuff we talk about, you know, we all know.
Yeah. Well, let's start with one of the best ones, most famous, He-Man.
He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
How brilliant was that show?
It's probably one of the definitive classics of the 80s, especially at the end of the cartoon when they had that little moral, you know, thing. Always bend with your legs when you're picking up boxes.
Well, you know what? It was like a running theme as well, wasn't it, in the 80s, because it ended in Thundercats as well, remember?
Thundercats, yeah.
Thundercats, at the end of that, they'd have Lionel would be telling you, mostly be Lionel, wouldn't he, be telling you about crossing the street. Yeah. Which is amazing because I've never ever seen a road in whatever.
In their jungle or whatever it is.
Whatever dimension even at the time. Was it Third Earth? Was it that was called? Something like that. But yeah, Thundercats as well was another one. And the amount of toys they sold from these programs.
Well, that was back then in the 80s. They did mostly like Transformers as well. They were done to sell toys. They were like 20-minute adverts. You know, all these were done to design to sell toys to the kids, and it worked.
I still think though, from what I've seen of cartoons now and animated shows now, I still think ours were better. There's one of the shows that I do like from now was at the Avengers, not Avengers Assemble, the new one, but the Avengers. Mightiest Heroes, that was a good animation, but I think in general our ones that we had when we were kids were much better.
When it came to the sort of the look and the feel and the images, they're a bit more PR now, and back then they didn't have that sort of PR thing, and it just kind of, you know, the tongue-in-cheek sort of. When you watch He-Man now, there's some innuendo stuff that happens, they fly over the kid's head, but when you watch it as an adult, you're like, how did you get away with that?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. Another one I used to love was the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Because they weren't allowed to call them ninjas.
Cut out the nunchucks and everything, didn't
it? It was awful, wasn't it? But no, I used to love that. I hated the way, like I said, they changed it when they came over there, because they considered ninjas and nunchucks too violent.
Yeah, which they've changed now. Yeah, because all the rest of it wasn't violent, was it?
No. Mask.
Mask. Again, it was kind of the, I don't know if it was big in America, Mask. It was kind of their G.I. Joe in America. So we had Mask, which was like the goodies and the baddies. The goodies had lots of vehicles which transformed into different type of weapons or different types of vehicles, and then the same with the baddies, but they had mainly over air.
All air stuff, wasn't it? Like airplanes and helicopters.
They had vehicles as well, some of them as well, but yeah, I can't remember what they were fighting over though. The bad guy was Venom. I don't know what he was always fighting over. I can
remember one episode is they were after some rock. There was like some special rock they were making things out of. They got some sort of metal out of it. But no, I absolutely loved Mask. And like everything from the 80s, had a fantastic theme tune. Yeah.
Theme tunes were awesome. I'm not going to sing any for you now because my throat's a little dry.
I'm so stone deaf, but no, get on YouTube and just type in 80s intros, 80s cartoon intros.
Oh yeah, there's tons of them out there.
There's like hours worth of stuff there, and you'll realise how good the stuff was. One of my favourite cartoons from the 80s is also my favourite Marvel character. It's the Incredible Hulk. The 1982 version of the Incredible Hulk. We just watched the intro of it on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Proper bright green. This is proper luminous green.
It was like he was like radioactive.
And I had this. I loved the skill he had as well. Is that when he changed back into the Hulk, his brown shirt and red tie was just there. Just there. It just shone.
It didn't rip.
It just came back on. It was great.
Superman style.
But Lou Ferrigno done the voice of the Hulk as well in that, which was great as well. I absolutely loved it.
But you got like Brave Star. There's so many that we could talk about. Probably won't cover all of them, so you can put in the comments some of your favourites. These are some of the top ones.
Some that we missed out. Defenders of the Earth.
Now I really think that's going to come back, because you got the Avengers coming back. You've got the Justice League, and some studio's going to go, we've got rights to something. What's something like the Justice League, or what's something like the Avengers?
Flash Gordon,
Defenders of the Earth, the Phantom, Flash Gordon, that magician guy, I can't remember his name now. And there was another guy who used to have technology.
I forgot. I can only really remember his character as the Phantom.
Yeah. Flash Gordon.
And I can't remember the other characters, but I just remember I loved it. It used to be on Going Live in the morning. Remember Going Live on a Saturday morning?
Yeah.
It was Going Live, and
image up for anyone who's watching in the rest of the world's not going to know what that is.
It was Going Live, wasn't it? And then when Going Live finished, it was Live and Kicking that took over.
Live and Kicking, yeah. I should explain that Going Live and Kicking was like a Saturday morning TV show.
Breakfast show for kids, wasn't it?
Yeah, which aired these cartoons, usually over the summer holiday period. Was it on every day?
No, it was just Saturday, wasn't it?
Was it just Saturday?
Live and Kicking was Saturday, wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was Whack-A Day that was on every day on ITV. Remember Whack-A Day?
Yeah, Whack-A-Day.
Timmy Mallett.
Yeah, no, anyone outside the UK is not going to
No, we'll put the images up and you can see.
I'll put them up. You can always Google them. There's tons of information out there.
If you go on, you go and you Google this stuff, the stuff that we mentioned and you don't know about, you will understand we had an absolutely fantastic childhood.
When it came to buying toys, like Centurions, awesome. Power Extreme. I had all the figures.
Visionaries with the hologram shields.
The holograms, yeah. They used to have the hologram plates, and that was like the Pokemon of back then, wasn't it? It was. There
was toys. There was toys off everything, wasn't it? There was toys off everything.
Yeah.
And you look at them now, and the toys that they make for the series that you have now, they're very limited. They only have like 5 figures for each program, or they only make them for like the main characters.
Yeah.
We used to get every character. Every character.
Even stuff that wasn't in the TV show, like He-Man, for example. I gave up collecting figures because they kept bringing out new ones all the time, and I just gave up. There was so many of them. It was just like a new outfit every week. Here's Buzz Head or something like that, and it'd just be like a B-shaped figure, and it might appear in the cartoon like a year later, but then you just can't just like throw a shoehorn them in.
The two coolest things when we were kids, I never have either of them. I had the figures, but I never had things to go with them. Was Panthro's tank. Remember Panthro's tank?
Yeah.
And Castle Grayskull. I never had Castle Grayskull.
Did you ever have Snake Mountain?
No, never Snake Mountain.
Snake Mountain had this. It was like a snake's head that you could take off and you could talk into it and sound like Skeletor.
Oh right. Oh right.
They just basically put an echo on you, like a reverb on your voice, but it's kind of you could like Skeletor's laugh. But it's pretty cool.
But the stuff we had though, Tim, the stuff we had.
And you know what? And they're worth a fortune now if you haven't.
There's loads of things they could make films out of now, isn't there?
Oh.
The developer of Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe is coming out, and hopefully it'll be better than the last one that came out. I really was disappointed by the last one. Although I have to say, in the original Masters of the Universe film, the first 20 minutes on Eternia, fantastic. Loved it.
Well, I think that was the problem. They wanted to bring it to Earth.
Well, there was budget. They couldn't afford it. The original script had them all on Eternia, and then the budget got slashed, and he ended up going to Earth because it was cheaper, and the story suffered because of it.
So hopefully we get a He-Man film, then we get the Thundercats one. That's the one I want to see.
Thundercats. Well, I reckon He-Man works. You know, if that, which I think it hopefully will. Judging by that picture that got leaked.
Yeah. The Battle Cat.
Battle Cat, yeah.
Oh.
That looks good. I know it's only a picture, but it makes me go, okay, something's in the works here.
But you know what's disappointing me, right? Before we get Masters of the Universe and before we get the Thundercats, we're getting a Gem and the Holograms film.
Moving on.
Why Gem and the Holograms? There's all this stuff, Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, they tried that, didn't they?
Well, it was awful, wasn't it?
It wasn't based on the cartoon.
It was based on the game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which Dungeons and Dragons was based on, but it was just Dungeons and Dragons. The cartoon was so good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was class. They never get out either.
No,
it never ends.
It just left there.
Yeah.
And Ghostbusters.
Real Ghostbusters, and then you had all your Marvel ones as well, like Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. You had X-Men.
The X-Men cartoon is still one of the best.
Another cool intro.
Well, that's still one of the best superhero animations going.
I mean, watch it now. I think it was made yesterday.
Well, they've made loads of X-Men animation since then, loads of X-Men, and still nothing has beat that as far as I'm concerned.
I think I've got one of the series somewhere, the Phoenix one.
And they've done that many series of it. It's quite expensive to buy on DVD because of how many series they made it. Because it started off in the 80s, didn't it? But they were still making it into like the mid-90s, like 94, 95. There's how many series of it.
Yeah, I mean, we were spoiled for choice. I mean, Transformers, when we talked about that, that was really made for selling toys. That was. I mean, the cartoons are great, you know, nostalgic-wise. Some of the stories are a little bit poor now. But it has dated a little bit now, I would say. But there's continuity errors a lot. But it was just so, you know, to sell toys, and it worked for me.
But the original Transformers animation film is still one of the best spin-off films of the series I've seen. It's still Transformers the movie is still fantastic.
Fantastic.
And I'm not talking about the Shia LaBeouf one.
No, not the
no.
Not the Brian May pile of. Although the first one's alright. But the Transformers the movie, great movie, Unicron.
And I loved it when I was a kid because the first time I get to hear somebody swear.
That's right, he swears it, doesn't he? Oh yeah.
Remember when they made GoBots as well?
GoBots was to try and rival the Transformers, and it was a little weird because you got the Transformer figures. I'll see if I can find some images to put up now. Transformers figures. If you notice, all the Transformer figures have a head.
Yep.
You look at the GoBot ones. They usually have a bonnet. There was a Porsche one, and his head was a bonnet of the Porsche with the lights.
I can't remember that far.
Awful.
I just remember
the only one that looked remotely like a Transformer was the plane. I think he was the leader of the GoBots. It was a fighter jet, and he does actually look like a robot.
All right.
A lot of the rest of them didn't. It just didn't work. It's like they were half transformed.
I'll tell you what else you saw as well. The mysterious cities of gold.
Oh yeah. Did they ever find the City of Gold? I think they did, didn't they? I don't know if I ever saw the last one.
Because what happened was, as I got older,
just kept repeating.
You start going play out, don't you?
Yeah, I used to play out.
And you always do. You lose the track of like the end of them, don't you? So a lot of the ones I loved them, but never ever. There's probably later series of these things I've never watched, which I'm probably more likely to watch now.
Yeah. And then there's some of the more younger ones like Gummy Bears.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, then there was Muppet Babies.
I
loved Muppet Babies.
I'm still trying to track that down on DVD, can't find it anyway. Get it released, everyone's watching
Blu-ray, DVD.
Whatever, we need the Muppet Babies.
Yeah, classic.
And I used to love the way they used to use clips from films.
Yeah, Star Wars in the opening sequence, didn't they?
Yeah. Muppet Babies was fantastic. And there was another one with that fantastic intro as well, wasn't it?
Mm. I can't think of one that had a bad one. And then there's like the Raccoons, which has one of the best Untitled tunes ever.
Captain Planet. Remember him? Captain Planet.
They're supposed to be making a film of that, and then just never heard anything after it.
No.
It was like 3 or 4 years ago I heard, they're making a film, Captain Planet. Okay. Where is it?
Never seen it.
Yeah.
There was some poor stuff as well, like She-Ra, which was a bad spin-off of He-Man.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to make stuff for girls, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because they didn't think...
They were trying to cater for girls, yeah.
I'm sure girls watched He-Man anyway, to be honest with you, it was that good.
Yeah, it was alright.
I can remember them having a crossover episode.
They did, yeah, with He-Man and She-Ra, because they're supposed to be cousins. And that's it, really.
Yeah,
they meet. I think She-Ra saves He-Man from something. I can't remember.
Oh, right.
You got like Silverhawks, you've got there's so many. But they're just. I mean, this was when like all the guys had like proper weapons, you know, guns, swords, axes, proper like boys' toys, you know. And then now you've got
everything's got kids.
Everything's got sponges on it.
Well, I think everything's computerised now. You seem to have to.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's got to have something you can scan in it, like a barcode, or everything's got to have a light. That's what the toys are like now. And I'll tell you what I did used to like as well. Remember Popeye and Son?
Oh no, I didn't like that.
Did you? Oh, no, I love Popeye and Son.
I wasn't a big fan of Popeye, to be honest with you. I watched them when they were on, but I didn't really. It was just the same cartoon over and over again. They were all after olive and blue, and you get his way for a little bit, and then Popeye finds some spinach, get muscly again, and beat him up.
Excuse me. Super Ted.
Oh, Super Ted.
Super Ted was good. With Spotty Man.
Spotty Man.
Like basically
and Bones.
He's basically a skinny Mr. Blobby, really, Spotty Man. Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse is fantastic. Even now, the humour is spot on. It's a fantastic series. Oh, crumbs! With the Penfold, Baron Greenback. Probably one of my top bad guys.
And what I liked about all this stuff as well is they had all the toys. They all had like sticker albums and books and everything like that, didn't you?
Lots of stuff. I wish I could have stuff to show you, but I never kept hold of it when I was a kid. Because back if you're a kid now, keep the stuff if you can as pristine as possible. I mean, by all means, play with your toys if you want to, because that's what they're for. But
don't throw none of them away.
Just don't throw them away. Don't smash them. Don't keep them. You know.
Because I guarantee 20 years time we'll be going, I wish I had.
Yeah. By the time your age starts to reach their mid-30s or early 30s.
I wish I had that SpongeBob SquarePants figure.
Yeah. Because I mean, Power Rangers now are starting to make a comeback.
Back again. Well, they're going to make a.
And that was in the 90s.
And they're looking to make a film.
Yeah, they're looking to make another film. And anything else from the 90s now is starting to, like the Turtles, for example, crossed over into the 90s.
Everything goes in circles, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, you start. Because everyone who was a kid then is now in the position now where they're probably in the, either director or something like that. And you think I'd love to make something from the past. And now that's all coming back.
See, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is now the producer. He's going to start in a Fraggle Rock live action.
Oh, you kidding me? No way. Fraggle Rock, yeah. Well, they did the puppet version of that when it was first out, and then they did a cartoon version in the 90s. There's going
to be a live action. He's going to produce and star in it.
So it's not going to be CG?
No.
Oh, right, okay, that's interesting. I didn't know what they're doing now. Excellent. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there, shall we?
Yeah, we're babbling on about it.
But yeah, so
we've got the Star Wars cartoons though.
Oh, the droids, I think it was called, wasn't it? Oh yeah. There's so many that we could talk on. Maybe we'll do another one.
Yeah.
More in depth. But
tell us your favourite ones. Which ones have we missed?
Yeah. Tell us some we've missed. Tell us. I mean, there's Wheel Warriors. There's just millions of them. And tons of manga stuff.
I'll tell you something else as well. Obviously this will go up as a video. If there's one that we forgot, find the intro on YouTube and put the link in the comments below.
Oh yeah.
So that we can all get our favourites together and we can all watch.
That'd be great, yeah. And there's some with montages for different intros also.
There's episodes of our favourite stuff on there. So if you can find it, post it in the comments under this video and we all interact and show each other our favourite ones.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah. So yeah, please keep us up to date on the old stuff.
And let's go into the past, into the future. So thank you very much for watching again.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our video channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Go and check out our website at www.supernerds.co.uk. If there's anything you think you can offer us, articles, photos, anything you just want to get involved, please get in touch and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.